Sacholia Salina, land of traditional sea salt production, where the past and future go hand in hand, and where the centuries-old process of salt harvesting supports a diversity of habitats and species. Only a handful of artisanal salinas of the once widespread Mediterranean Sea salt pans remain along the river estuaries. Many have disappeared due to higher salt production costs. Today, the European salt market is dominated by salt from industrial salinas or salt mines, which has caused the collapse of hundreds of traditional salinas. But this is not the case for the Sacholia Salina. The area continues its tradition of artisanal salt production and maintains a rich and unique tradition and cultural heritage. Evaporating seawater enriches the air with salt, and the air is full of oxygen, arising from the green coverage of the ground layers called petala. A salina is full of life. It enables life on a higher ground. Avocets literally live on higher ground. Gliding with a curved bill on the surface of the water, it seems like they are imitating the work of salters. Since 2003, when the first pair of avocets were bred here, the number of these magnificent birds has been increasing, thanks also to the daily manipulation of waters, which bring more food for Salina's birds. Restoration works on the sea defense walls and along river channels, undertaken within the scope of the Life MANSALT project, have helped reduce uncontrolled flooding by the high tides, which might flush eggs or nestlings of ground-nesting Salina birds. The Sacholia Salina represents one of the last major coastal wetlands in the eastern part of the Trieste Bay. It covers 7 square kilometers, an area equal to 70 football fields, and serves as a habitat for several rare and specific species, including the little egret. Salt-loving plants dominate the saline environment. Among them, special attention is given to Spartina swords, as this plant here reaches its southernmost edge of distribution in the Adriatic Sea. The Museum of Salt Making is located at Fontaniga, the southern part of the Sacholia Salina. Here, salt harvesting was abandoned in the 1960s. The area is of special conservation value and is a special heritage area. The ruins of salters' houses and typical salt-loving plants are a reminder of ancient times. Meanwhile, at the northern part of the Sacholia salina, salters still work hard throughout the year to prepare the salt pans for the 3 months in summer when salt harvesting is actively done. Some animal and plant species are highly adapted to the salty environment, including brine shrimp, Mediterranean killifish, salina bees, spider cicadas, and butterflies. The Sacholia salina has attracted the attention of conservationists, firstly as an important bird area. Among bird species that deserve special conservation attention are the common tern, shelduck, and black-winged stilt. The Sacholia salina is known for a variety of colors. They're covered in white up to twice a year, in summer when salt crystals are harvested into white pyramids, and in winter when they're occasionally covered with ice. But even under such harsh conditions, there are sheltered areas with abundant food for migrating birds. The autumn arrival of migrants starts with flocks of Mediterranean gulls. This is the time when salt-loving plants, due to a lack of nitrogen in the salty terrain, color themselves in red. A small freshwater lake on the outskirts of the salina attracts several creatures. Among them, the European pond turtle, which has found here an important habitat. The restoration of this part of the wetland was undertaken as part of the Life MANSALT project. Life MANSALT and similar conservation projects provide support for securing the favorable conservation status of endangered species and habitats, and at the same time enable the coexistence of nature and man in the Sacholia Salina Nature Park.